How's it going, everybody? So here I have a PlayStation 1. This one I have already done the fix, so I'm just going to show you exactly what I did. This one had no video, so there was no audio, no video, nothing, since everything does come out through the same multi-out AV port. It was receiving power, so obviously we knew power was getting to this power supply, and I wasn't sure if power was making it to the board. So you can, I just want to show you how to diagnose and troubleshoot that a little bit. And so you could take off this connection, which runs the power from the power supply to the board, and you can check your voltages there. But one of the most common things for a PS1 in terms of having no video could be some of the chips on the board. So one of the first things I tried out is to possibly single out any other options at all. So first thing I did was I went ahead and I removed the disk drive. I removed the disk drive because complete with it, I was getting nothing. So I removed it, and then I left it like this. Started to power up, and I wasn't seeing anything just yet. So I removed the controller port ribbon cable, and I tried it that way, and I was still getting nothing. So I undid the power cable, and I undid the shielding, and now I'm left with the main board. So what I did first is I removed the shielding, thinking maybe something is fouling and shorting out from the shield to the board. So let me just plug in the power, plug in my controller port ribbon, and I was occasionally seeing something. So I started to think maybe it's the caps, and which it very well could be, but on PS1s it's not very common. So I started probing around, and let's say if some solder joints are not perfect on the board, you want to check a couple things that usually go bad on PlayStation 1s, which is IC 102 right over here. This chip right here that is labeled with CX08561AQ. And as I'm powering on, I'm just pushing down, applying pressure, and I wasn't getting anything. Because some people do recommend that you press down on these two chips, since sometimes they cause issues. So what I wanted to do is, because I was still only seeing occasionally, what I had done is I plugged it in, and then I also plugged in my controller port ribbon cable, and I started reflowing a couple things. So after trying everybody else's suggestions from reflowing chips like this one and this one, I wasn't getting anywhere. So I started to think, okay, well, how does the PlayStation 1 get its video out? So right here is your video encoder, and the video encoder is what sends its signal to the multi-out port. And I thought, okay, well, you know what? I forgot. Multi-out port is going to get its signal from here. Why not try and reflow this? So I reflowed the video encoder, and now I'm getting consistent video. And all you have to do is put a little bit of flux on all four sides of this chip. And it's going to be easier if you're going to be using a chisel tip like this one that has a flat tip on it. All you want to do is just put your flux on there. If you have some no clean, it'll make it a little bit neater. And you're just going to want to go right there. And you're just going to want to press down, lift, press down, lift, press down, lift. And you're going to keep going through all these legs. If you have a little bridge, it's okay. You can just apply more flux. And you can do it again, and it should clear itself. But as you can see, I reflowed all those legs. And now I'm getting video. And at first I thought maybe something in the CD-ROM is shorting it out. Maybe, just maybe, because I was getting nothing with it. But then once I reflowed the video encoder, now I have consistent video. So all I have to do is just put this back together now, which is very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this reassembly, but I just wanted to show you how you may have, how your PlayStation may have issues and with no video, and how you might need to go about on repairing it, because in many cases the video encoder is a very, very common issue, and the other chips I had mentioned can also be common as well, but the video encoder is definitely the most common one that I know of myself. So hopefully this video is helpful in diagnosing possibly what could have been wrong with your PlayStation 1 that has no video. And thank you for watching.